What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI Collector's Edition here, and today I will be unboxing and reviewing the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Juggernaut. So buckle up, because unless your name is Charles, we're about to have some fun.
You can't be serious, this talking about me?
But before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, help me reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you leave a comment with hashtag #GiveMePsyLocke, I will put you in the draw to win the Psylocke Thanos 2-pack once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So get on that. I want that prize to go off as soon as possible, because then you can get Juggernaut, and then you can get Thanos, which nobody wants, let's be honest, and you can get Psylocke, and you can have them all fight, or 3-on-3 against Vega Camiblanca. So this is incredibly hard to frame, because he is huge. This is a massive figure. Over here you can see that he has beaten the hell out of the Silver Samurai, and what do we got? Kane Marco is the unstoppable Juggernaut, possessing superhuman strength and extreme durability. Not only that, he will throw your own pimp at you.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch!
We've got him on the side here with the video game artwork, and we've got the same on the other side. So this is how he comes out of the packaging. We've got the same parts as the previous Jugs, but I can already tell that the scale is far different from the original Juggernaut that I got in the 2-pack with our boy Colossus. Not Dr. Colossus, just regular Colossus. Alright, so that is completely hollow and actually quite light. So I'm sure you've probably seen this by now, but this is the difference in scale between the two. He's not just taller, he's way wider. Which is great, because that is accurate for Juggernaut, and yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I am curious to see if this head will fit on the new one. I think it will, by the looks of things. Well, it doesn't pop on, but it does fit, at least, and it's on there stable as well. But it's one of those ones where you kind of wedge it on, but it doesn't actually sort of give you that satisfying little snap noise.
My face!
So this is the head sculpt that we get with this Colossus, no unmasked head, and I don't think you need one, and I think that's the perfect face to have on this behemoth of a figure. So he does do the freestanding Juggernaut pose that you're gonna want to put him in, but I think with the extra articulation, it actually kind of hinders it a little bit. Kind of like Jinder Mahal was hindered.
Silly bitch, your weapons cannot harm me. Don't you know who the fuck I am?
This one just has so much less articulation. There are less points of articulation that can, you know, compromise the balance of your pose. So I am having a little bit of trouble getting this toe articulation to play nice. And I do find him to be incredibly difficult to get in a good, decent pose, just because he's so wobbly with those like big arms, and you've got like, you know, a fair amount of movement in that upper torso as well. So it does kind of make him a little bit wob, but by the looks of things, stands up perfectly fine. So he does have some pretty big butterfly joints at the back. I don't think they go all the way back though, just because of the design of the figure. Yeah, it's not too bad though. I do like a good butterfly joint, even on my my big boy figs. And what's interesting is this huge, like a big, I mean, it's a thigh cut, I guess. Technically it's a thigh cut, but you know, it's a thigh cut from hell, basically. Yeah, my advice is get the feet on it right. It's all about the feet on here, and they are quite functional, but you really got to pay attention to where the entire figure is posed with this, because those arms carry so much weight. So this is the effect piece that comes with it. I think it just clicks onto the fisted hand like that, but to be completely honest, I don't know. I don't know if that really, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Hang on, let me have a quick look. Hey, alright, we're in business here. So, the fist that comes with these things, that pops off. That leaves these holes here, and that's what the effect piece, the fire, the punch effect, whatever it is, latches into those holes on the side of the hand. So here's just a few other random figures that I've got that fit in the Marvel vs. Capcom universe. Got them all here fighting big Jugs. Doesn't matter, because as we all know, Jugs gotcha. Is Spider-Man getting punched in the spine? Let me know in the comments. What's happening if Spider-Man gets punched in the spine by Juggernaut? Is he dead? I think he's dead. So I'm starting to get the feel for the balance and posing and stuff like that, and I mean, he's pretty secure in that pose. What? No, not as secure as I thought.
You can't harm me. Are you a fucking ass?
But he's got to get that nice that nice sweet spot on the ankle, and bosh, you are in business. Ryu, on the other hand, is fucked. But let's get to the moment we've all been waiting to see. This is the Tarantino test.
Tarantino test.
If you don't know what the hell's going on here right now, and let's be honest, most of you probably don't, this is the part of the video where I talk about the feet of the action figure in particular, because I think that's the most important part when it comes to posing, and I love posing. I love getting my figures in dynamic poses, and when you get one and the feet are terrible, it's hard to get a good pose, and that really annoys the shit out of me. So we dedicate this segment to Quentin Tarantino. Alright. The feet on this one are pretty good. Like, it really depends on what pose you're doing. They can be problematic, but I don't think it's the feet's problem. I think it's just the mass that is, you know, in the arms. I wonder if there would be a way to make the hands on this figure a little bit lighter, maybe make them a bit more hollow. I don't think they need to be a giant, thick, heavy lump of plastic. It doesn't actually need to go through a wall. But the toe articulation is very interesting. I haven't really been able to utilize it as yet. Let's have a crack here. Because he's hard to get in a walking pose, because again, those arms are just so, they're just so heavy. I don't know, not really that easy to get him in a straight up walking pose. I'm a big fan of the toe pointing down for the walking pose. Maybe not. I will say the articulation in the crotch is very, very weird. It's got that big split there, but the thigh cut is just absolutely insane. But it is certainly a thumbs up from Quentin, and that's why it's the Tarantino test.
Tarantino test.
So let's pair Jugs up with some of the other Marvel legends in my collection. It's obviously Black Tom, who is never seen without his pimp cane.
Got my pimp cane, bitch.
Psylocke right here, and I managed to get Jugs in that perfect pose that is his fighting stance. We've got Cable, which I'm not a huge fan of this figure. I really don't like it. I got the new X-Men 97 one, and I think it's much better, but here's Cable. I tried to get the gun spinning, couldn't quite get it to look good. Cyclops in this absolutely weak pose, I apologize. One of my favorite characters, Marrow from the Morlocks. So happy to see that they gave Marrow an upgraded figure. And look at Blanka standing up on his hind legs, trying to make eye contact with Jugs. We got Jugs versus Chun-Li. I wonder, will she kick his face through a wall? I don't have the Maximum Hulk. I kind of wish I did, because that looks more like the Marvel vs. Capcom than any others. If I'm wrong about that, by all means, let me know. But Jugs looms over the Hulk. He's huge. I don't know if She-Hulk is in that game, but here he is next to She-Hulk as well.
Oh, that bitch is strong. I like it strong.
Even Sagat has to look up at him. Bob Saget, may he rest in peace. But I do have two figures that were actually bigger than Jugs. The bigger figures are Kang from The Simpsons and Surtur. But, you know, I guess that's probably to be expected. But I hope you enjoyed this review of the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Juggernaut. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Let me know if you have this figure, if you're planning on getting this figure. And while you're down there, use the hashtag #GiveMePsylocke, and I will put you in the draw to win the Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe first, then the comment, then the hashtag. I'm gonna get the hell out of here before ketchup throws me into the Scottish Ocean.
Ain't that a bitch? I'm ketchup, motherfucker. Must zap your dumb ass.
And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your figs, ta-ta, and farewell.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.